Hello and welcome. Rumor has it that somebody's playing the expansion to Terraforming Mars, the update. Let me just tab out and just double check that it's not out yet. That they're playing it on Wednesday. I don't know if they have a review copy and they're playing it early, but apparently it's dropping soon. So looking forward to that. Right now we're still playing the Prelude update, grinding out some some big old wins. Let's look at this little heat production. That's kind of interesting. We do not have corporations that do well for this, do we? Like maybe Robinson, but Robinson's such a classic. Like you go to it and you go to it and you go to it. It's still the right option. Just because we played it a bunch doesn't mean it's not. I kind of like the idea of getting my heat up to 4 heat income on the very first turn. It's kind of weak, but with Robinson, it feels kind of nice as well. Because then you're just going to be able to up your other productions instead. Yeah, let's do that. And the reason I like getting this ocean is that you just go and grab those 2 cards right out the gate. And what do you know? Media Group. Some very, very delightful card there for sure. Let's go ahead and get our money production up with the Protected Valley. We'll put that in here. This is a really nice place to put a city already, with the AI having put their neutral city there ahead of time for us. We'll get a titanium. We have a lot of cards in here that want to use titanium, and we have a space discount and a event rebate, so a lot of things are looking good for us. This is a pretty excellent start. For some reason, my game is like lagging just a slight amount, but that's fine. We'll take some cards. I'm just wondering about putting up our titanium production even higher. I think it's worthwhile. Even though if we got the next 2 productions, we'd be able to get one up really cheaply. I think that makes sense. In fact, for $13, we can do that and our click. So I think that's where we want to go. We have a lot of things in our hand already that use that titanium, so we're happy to do that. Happy to get the plant income. If we can get a power income to put our energy up and buy more plant income, that would be great. If not, I'm happy to buy the energy income. That's fine. Do we have energy tags? We don't, but that's fine. Heat production up higher. We're gonna need it, so fine. And for us, I love Robinson because we're never worried about energy, because we can always buy an energy for $4, and that is $7 cheaper than a standard project. Obviously there's lost value in that, like, you could be putting a different production up, but like, that's fantastic as far as I'm concerned. That's, it's good stuff. Do we want energy production and heat production again? Potentially. We never end up really getting a lot of earth tags that would have made the Miranda Resort sing. I mean, we have a couple, but I don't know how I feel about it. We have $10 to spend, though. We could play the nuke. Could also play the geothermal. Let's play the geothermal. Yeah. Let's play the geothermal, and then that leaves us enough money to up our plant production again. And now we're in a really good spot for plants. 5 titanium. Don't you ever forget it. I mean, I want space station first, so no action required right now. Hey, another discount. Lovely. Now, Callisto is a little bit hard to justify, other than the fact that the money production allows us to use our Robinson passive on other productions in general, so I think that it's more viable than it initially lets on. Am I buying the steel production? I think so. And then next turn, are we going to get discounts and stuff? Yeah, we're trusting that these space events and stuff, they're all gonna pay out. We're gonna get discounts on them. We're gonna get money back on them. We might even get a card that gives us more than that. Fuel Factory is interesting. It's a cheap card. I actually really like the domed crater as well, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Here is a research outpost. Throwing it right down in the center area where we get lots of adjacency. Then, a lot of things we want to do here. Heat bump. Do we need titanium? I'm not sure that we do. Let's get our discount. So now we have 3 off of space. I mean, it's $14 right here. The problem is that we wouldn't have enough money to do our Robinson click. So I don't think Miranda Resort is the way to go this turn. If I go and pick up this titanium, then we buy a titanium production because all our productions were like evened out. We then go here. We'll have enough titanium to play Deimos down in the future, so don't worry about it. That's 3 more income. And then, I mean, you gotta, right? Just Fuel Factory, double down on it. We could first play the media group into the technology demonstration. Let's go one more turn in case we get a discount. Like whether it's an Earth office to make these cheaper, whether it's a optimal aerobraking to make more rebates on space event, whether we get a science card that makes more reduction. I mean, we could have bought a science card in this draft, and maybe I'll regret not picking it up. But, you know, lots of options. This mine isn't terrible. This stuff is interesting. I don't want Ox Gang. Not really looking for them. Couple of heat bumps. That's delicious. I like the urbanized area. It looks like we're going to be buying energy production because I don't have a card. We did not get a discount, so let's go ahead and play the media group into the technology demonstration. AI Central, okay. Let's get these heat bumps going. Oh, baby, because that gives us a ton of steel back. Look at this little, like, lag, right? Not the only one seeing it. Then a mining area. It kind of kills an adjacency for a future city, but I'm not too worried about it. Like, I've never had my game be this laggy. I'm not really sure what's going on. And we could even throw down the mole hole, but I think the urbanized area is fine. It's a good spot. Gets us a couple of plants. Either way, we're buying energy production with our money. Good stuff. All right. Ah! Earth office and a space discount. I just talked about these. Though we wouldn't be able to play the science one. We're a little bit too far out with our science at the moment, which is what I was also saying. Like, oh, I might regret not having picked those up. But still, that's quite funny. I mean, we're still going to play it. We didn't play our multiplier. And we also didn't play our nuke, so it's still fine. We're still getting a lot of the benefits. Let's go ahead and get a card pickup. I don't even hate lava flows right now. Just go get more. I mean, at this point, we don't need any more heat. That's absolutely correct. Whoever said that in the comments, you're right. But because we have a free heat bump and then we have all of our productions off. We're actually really ahead of schedule right now. To make sure our heat isn't all wasted, let's convert some of it into money production. And then once again, the energy production's coming up a step. We do need oceans. I think we had a chance at aqua for pumping earlier. Probably should have taken it. Insulation. Worth talking about for sure. Oh, but we don't want to dump our heat production too low. We don't want to go too low with it, or we'll have a bad time. Because we need to buy up our productions based on what our lowest productions. Let's just get rovers before I forget about it. And let's buy a plant production while it's available, making sure I don't screw it up by playing something else. I'd love to get a 1-point animal because we have so many like synergies with that right now. I'd also like more card draw. I'm going to play the imported hydrogen. Let's keep our eye on the prize that is terraforming. And we're going to try and get around this way. And I know it's crazy. I know it's crazy, but let's get the mole area for the card draw. Because we know that we can use insulation and bail it back out. We'll also pick this up. Building industries. We could afford it by playing CEO's favorite project and using the rebate to fund it. I'm doing it. Oh, never mind. It's one too much. I thought it was 4. I only have 1 off of it. Well, that was a waste. I wish I could undo that. Because it's probably worth a point to have that card later. Yes, please. Very, very good. Heat bump. Let's move along here. It's fine. Yes. And then yes. Sure. Yes. Look at this insanity. Electro Catapult can still be played. As much as that sounds fun, it's actually terrible. Like, that's not what we need right now. Like, it's terrible that we're that far behind on our terraforming. There's like a billion, okay. Let's talk about this now. Should have played Ice Cap Melting, because I would have made money on it. I don't want to sell anything to make it happen. I do want to play Insulation, because at this point we are done with the heat, really. And quite frankly, we're done completely with it. Like, that energy production next turn is going to turn into heat, and we're going to be done. So let's take it all as money. Because we're going to get one from this oxygen track, right? I guess this is nice. I can still do that. Do we need a wild tag? We don't have Terraforming Ganymede. I don't think we do. And we don't need more energy production. Let's just let it die. Okay, more science. I would love to have this. I mean, literally, it's $2 for 4 income, but you have to buy the card, so not worth it. This is probably the best. How many events have we played? 7. So for $4, we get more. All right. Ocean. We also have enough titanium that water import makes sense. You might not love it, but I really do love it, so haha. And let's just put some stuff down in here. That's fine. Though if I put it there, I would have been ready to play the capital, and that's actually something I've been looking forward to for a while now. Look, one way or another, we gotta play an aquifer here. Then, I know capital's expensive and really not required, but it gives me placements, you know? Like, that's a huge, nice pocket. Then you go in here, that's another nice pocket. Next turn we're gonna have plenty of heat. Don't want to buy any of this. I think it's as simple as buying out greeneries, right? I guess we could buy an ocean instead. Like, ocean in here. Greenery in there. With a little bit more money this turn. What would I do? I'd play Equatorial Magnetizer, probably. The problem is that, like, we're not out of the woods. Like, we need so much oxygen that we just need to hold on to all our money. So even though I could play Equatorial Magnetizer and get a couple extra TR, let's not and say we did. Lake Marineris, thank God. And Mars University, probably worthwhile. Some events we can make money back on, also fine. Draw some more cards. Shuttles, love shuttles. Look at a card, grass, probably worthwhile. I don't know why I bought Standard Project Oceans when I have my frickin' thing I built. That's my own problem. Should have done greeneries instead. I don't know why I want this, but I do. More titanium. Do we have things for steel? Yeah, I guess we do. Alright, let's get a card cycle going. You seeing what I'm seeing? We have nothing to do with our titanium. That's the problem. That's a big boo-boo, in fact. Let's do that. Let's do our local heat trapping to get more plants. Let's do hired raiders to steal money, because then we get money back from the event. Greenery. 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 Greenery, money back. And we're a plant short is the problem. I was looking at these thinking, we're right there. Like, we're right there. Okay. So we do need a space event. Okay, that sucks. Right, because we just don't have enough plants. And we did not play anything that would get us another plant for playing a plant tag. Alright, well, let's play a science tag. Wish me luck. I mean, it's an event for more oceans. Ha ha ha, but Unfortunate, unfortunate. Had we known all of the cards, obviously this could have been a win, but no bueno. Unfortunate. We didn't even get a greenery in our double adjacency location. Boo! We played this one fast and loose and we got burned for it. But hey, we did get some Jovian points, so it could have been fun. 21 points on cards isn't that bad. It's just that we didn't get the greeneries down, which is very bad. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.